Chaoscharge, Episode 8, Outclassed and Outmatched. Judging by the thumbnail, there's going to be a Reggie episode, in which case, good to see some time with him.
System up and running.
Yes, Master Reggie.
Dual energy conversion system. Oh, I see.
Pull the lever, Cerberus.
Wrong lever! Just drops an anvil on him. Why do we even have that lever? How could I not make the joke? You all probably made it too.
Initiating dual energy reverse effect process.
Reverse effect?
Ow, my head.
Ow, what just happened?
He brought his minions back.
I think I'm going to be sick.
You can say that again, Iris.
Long time no see, all of you.
Cerberus?
Master Reggie will be joining us shortly. He'd like to have a talk with you for...
He brought all four of you back to life just so he could kill you himself.
We are in so much trouble.
You have no idea. You died. And now I had to give up my own energy to bring you back to life because that's how much of a failure you are. It is surprisingly nice, though, of Reggie to do that, because there's... Well, he's going to give a reason as to why he did that, of course. But it's still, like... Originally, Reggie would not have done that. Okay, maybe he did that for, like, one or two friends or something like that. But once your dual energy was original Reggie's, it was his. The end. Again, there might have been a situation or two where that didn't happen, but, you know. I can't remember every single episode of original Chaoscharge, much as I loved it. But he's going to have a strong reason for bringing them back. Maybe they'll get to over 100 members. Or maybe he's still got some more Chaotic Seas forms to gotta cycle through. Just like, you guys take care of it. I mean, this does prove that Reggie doesn't have, like, an army of infinite mooks. He's got a limit, so... That's to separate him from, you know, most Yu-Gi-Oh! Villains. Why don't you tell me what you did wrong? Derail was the only one to succeed. Even then, that's a draw, not a win.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You're fine.
Yeah.
And you fucked up.
That was legit the I like you.
Also noticed that
You're cool, and fuck you, I'm out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say a member? I mean a joke. Who also seriously fucked up. I am, of course, talking about Julian. His cheating tactics in his duels did not go unnoticed.
Ah.
He may as well be forgotten for all I care.
That's an interesting way of going about it, because Jace didn't mention a misplay off screen, so...
Minus you, of course, Derail.
He doesn't get punished.
You did fine.
Have a cookie. Throws him a literal cookie.
As for the rest of you, disappointment is an understatement. Each of you were brought into the Chaos Knights for your own various reasons. I allowed you all to build your decks the way you wanted to build them, just as long as you would deliver results that I would be satisfied with.
And you
And
failed.
I was satisfied for a very good while, up until recently.
He's, of course, referring to the downward spiral of events, which all started at the Duel Masters Duel Academy.
Previously on Chaoscharge.
The main target to take out. But then his two friends came along, and that threw a big wrench in Master Reggie's plan.
Seriously.
Afflict, you should have won your duel. The same can be said about you, Eve.
As for you, Grimoire, safe to say your duel was an absolute joke, even with all of your floodgates and combos you were doing.
There was also the important objective of Carly Arma being taken out, just to be on the safe side of things before she also became a problem.
But that
and
failed
she was supposed
too.
to be taken out by you, Iris. You failed to do your part as well.
All of you have failed, plain and simple.
So why bring them back?
Now then, there are two things that I will be covering today, so listen up and listen well. I will only be explaining this one time.
I guess they did have a history of success before,
The
so
first thing I
second
wish
chances.
to cover is on a more positive note of things. All of you will get a second chance to prove yourselves and get a chance
Yay!
at redemption.
Oh, Master Reggie, thank you so much.
I wasn't
All
done.
of us promised to make you proud.
After training,
Training?
Yes, that's right. You heard what the big bad bodyguard said. all of you will be going through some very important and intense training. Were many of you expecting to just get on out of here and get your rematches going as soon as possible? If
Kind
some of you
of.
were thinking that, then you're even stupider than I thought. Failure is something I will not tolerate again, especially after reviving many of you. This training will ensure that you are prepared. It will be hard, it will be painful, and it will make all of you very, very tired. But
Now
by
get
the
to
end of your
work.
training, you'll become better duelists.
It will be
You'll
hard,
thank
it will
me
be
for
brutal,
that
make you
later.
very, very tired. I
Also,
call it a
Derail.
9 to 5 shift.
Your part of the training won't be as
Oh,
harsh
am I
as what
kidding?
the
It's 8
others
to
will have
8
to go
nowadays.
through, just so you are fully aware.
Master Reggie, this is absolute bullshit. Why is Derail getting all the special treatment?
Because he didn't
Because
lose.
he didn't fail, dumbass. Out of
Exactly.
all of you here, Derail was the only one who succeeded in his mission, in a way.
That's right. So keep that hot-headed mouth of yours zipped and shut. If all the interruptions are done, I'd like to move on to the second thing I wish to discuss with all of you. Considering how pretty much all of you sucked and failed, not you, Derail, my hand has been
It's like it has to
forced.
keep adding that little
I had to
detail.
resort to
Except you,
wasting
Derail. You're
precious
cool.
duel energy to bring you all back, not you, Derail. And a certain someone would be more than happy to discuss to the rest of you how she feels.
Not you, Derail. Oh, God. What the hell is that?
You all remember my devoted secret weapon, Candace?
No. Not in the least.
Hello, my darlings. It's been so long.
Master Reggie, kill me. Please kill me now.
Since you asked so
Someone's been
nicely,
watching
Flex,
Poppy's playtime. We're playing it, I don't know. Wait!
I would love to fulfill that request.
No,
of
wait, wait,
yours,
wait, wait, wait. It's a figure of
so
speech.
badly,
Figure of speech!
But I'm not going to.
And risk being around this nutcase. No thank you.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Having me around would be fantastic. After all, remember Duel Masters Duel Academy?
You were there as well.
She was?
Of course. The lovely Master Reggie told me to go there and serve up deliciousness during lunch. Right before you, oh, and aforementioned pathetic excuse of a little boy named Julian moved in and attacked. Let's just say that a good 50% of that lunch I served to all those wonderful students was poisoned.
Wait a second. So most of the students that ended up dead on the ground that we came across weren't because of one of us. They were because of you?
That's right, and they all complimented me with a 5-star review and so much dual energy. Although, as pointed out by the lovely Master Reggie himself, I am pissed that most of that dual energy I got was used up for such an unnecessary purpose.
Indeed,
You're
my sweet
sick.
Candace. It was a big waste of useful dual energy resources that could have gone to something else. All of you who failed me, not you, Derail, better do a good job proving me otherwise. I've taken a really big risk, and now I'm really set back in my goal to gather dual energy, because of your incompetence.
Not you, Derail.
Oh, hey, would you look at the time? It's time for lunch. I happen to be cooking today for all of us.
No thank you.
No.
I
Fuck
pass.
that.
No thanks, I'm not hungry.
I'm fasting. You're not
Oh,
Jewish.
no
I am now.
She does make some of the most delicious pastries I've ever had.
Ugh.
Indeed, they leave satisfaction in your mouth.
But she poisons whatever she cooks.
I don't poison them. Most of the time. At least there are some people around here who are appreciative of my cooking.
What if Reggie and the bodyguard have a
I'll
Dan
you
versus
fine.
situation?
Especially you,
I've had the
Candace.
poison so many times, I'm basically immune at this point.
Not you, Derail. Please leave. You all know your assignment at hand. Cerberus and Candace here will be watching all of you very carefully while you go through your training. You will not stop until I'm reported back to that you deserve your second chance.
We won't fail you again, Master Reggie.
You don't have a
Your word
choice.
means nothing to Master Reggie
Exactly.
until after you all go through your training.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Cerberus. Also, as an extra precaution and safety, all of you will be getting newly upgraded decks, much stronger than the decks you previously used. Some of you will still have the same deck, just upgraded, while some of you will have a completely new deck altogether.
Okay.
And with these new decks, I do expect good results. With that, you are all dismissed.
You heard him. Let's go.
That went from slight comedy to sick in the head like that. Oh, I'm so pissed today, boys. That walking animation. Thank goodness the train is still intact.
We're fucking taking a plane, I swear.
No!
Definitely.
I've seen too
That
many
train
aircraft
service is as good as the
investigations
high-speed
that
train
involve
service we tried
planes.
taking.
Game's called Air Crash. When they all have planes, there's a
You
helicopter or
wouldn't hurt our
two.
budgets.
True, and at least that we all made it here in one piece. Especially after what happened with that derail from the Chaos Knights.
When I come across that asshole again, the outcome of our rematch won't be a draw.
A battle for another day. For now, we discuss what's in front of us.
First, we get settled into our hotel. Then tomorrow or the day after, we go to see Carly, over at her apartment. Man, I can't wait to see her again.
It'll be nice to finally meet her in person.
Alright AJ, which way to the hotel that you booked for us?
That way.
I thought you
Wait.
said you were doing it.
No, I specifically told you to book it for us.
You never told me to do that.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
I distinctively remember telling you before we left to book the hotel room
Ah,
for us.
frig, what's the name of the
I
show?
don't remember you doing that.
This is a Smiling Friends moment in their bonus episode. Their big special where they're going to Spain or something.
If you told me to
They
book
spend the
hotel
entire
room
time in
for
the
us,
airport
I would
arguing
have
over who
remembered you
ordered
telling me
what.
to do it.
Or maybe you just forgot.
Alright, enough.
Well, the
Both
episode's like
of you.
5 minutes, as long as it's a 30 minutes
Let's
at the
get out
freaking
of this
airport,
train
but still.
station, and if there is no hotel room booked, then we get one booked, plain and simple.
Hey, if we're gonna borrow jokes, borrow from the best.
How much longer till we get to the
It's
hotel?
not stealing, it's
It's at least another
appropriating.
half an hour from where we are. Maybe a little bit longer than that. We're lucky to be on this side of town.
Yeah, the town's other side often has dual
Yeah,
thugs
my
and
joke
gang
is I stole one.
activity.
Meh.
Carly luckily lives far from that town side. And lucky for the three of us that we're passing through here, cause dual thugs and gangs never come around this particular location, for good reason.
They're afraid.
Why wouldn't they? This is nothing more than a dual stadium.
It's
Surely
who's
this
inside
location
the
would draw in
stadium.
shady activity.
It would, if it wasn't for the fact that this dual stadium is where Kaiser Bolt has all of his duels.
Kaiser Bolt. As in dual champion ranked #1 in the pro dueling circuit. Kaiser
It was
Bolt.
either he's guarding the
One
place or it's haunted.
That's
There was
amazing.
no other option.
Kaiser's security staff and the stadium security system are nothing to scoff at. 1 minute you're doing something you shouldn't be around here, and next thing you know, you're in cuffs and on your way to the slammer.
But
might
we
want to
shouldn't
get
be
moving then,
here.
before attracting unnecessary security attention.
Technically, we're not doing anything shady or wrong.
You're
so there's no
loitering.
reason to raise alarm. But yeah, we should get going. We still have to get to the hotel.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to be tired and exhausted when we go and see Carly.
Yeah, we don't tick Carly Arma off if we're too tired. That would be a bad idea.
So you three know Carly Arma.
Ah, crap.
Man, this must be my lucky day.
You bet
Oh, you cannot be
again?
serious right now.
Hang on, isn't that?
Don't even finish that sentence.
Wow, I had no clue you guys were such big fans of the one and only Jacksepticeye. I'm honored.
We're not fans of yours, dumbass. Now get lost.
Wasn't this a guy
Well,
that
that's
played
not
Chimera,
very nice.
not Chimera Text,
Come on,
Cyberdarks?
Let's be legit here. What is there about me to hate?
You must take us for idiots if you think we'd actually answer such a question. Everyone knows exactly who you are.
Yeah, that's right. The greatest duelist of the age.
That's not what he meant about you, dumbass. We have no business dealing with an overconfident, cocky, and sexist asshole like you.
Oh, right,
Oh,
that's
I
right. One
disagree.
face Carly.
We
My
do have
mistake.
business. You boys know Carly Arma.
Actually, I think he
I've
wasn't
been
in
itching
Yu-Gi-Oh!
for
Ah,
a
frigate.
rematch with her ever since she defeated me. If I can
Well, next
defeat
time,
you
don't be a
losers,
piece of
I can
crap.
get her
Might
attention
help
and convince
somewhat.
her to face me in a rematch
Karma
where
doesn't
I'll
help in real
finally
life when
kick
drawing
her ass.
cards, but it does in
Septic,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
did you even
fan
hear the
shows.
words coming out of your mouth? Only an idiot would follow through with such a plan. Oh wait, we're looking at one right now.
Put your cards where your mouth is, tough guy. Then we'll see who's actually the idiot.
If you want to duel Jack, you got a duel.
Wait, Jace, you're not seriously going to waste your time dueling him, are you?
Knowing Jack over there, he's not going to let up easily due to his overconfidence.
I was kind of hoping Austin would get a chance to duel, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about seeing Jace duel again. He is the main character after all. Maybe Austin will get the next one.
He's not going to drop this.
No.
Nope, safe to say that Jace has made up his mind and is going to go through with this. But hey, on the plus side, he'll have the opportunity to mop the floor with Septic using some of the new upgrades to his deck.
New upgrades? Oh boy.
This victory for me is going to be so great.
That's right, he did give them cards before they headed to the
take
train
my bag
station.
and go on ahead.
Or as they were
I'll
heading to
meet
the
you
train
both at the
station, I should
hotel
say.
as soon as I finish up here.
We may as well.
Don't worry, Jace will be done before you get to the end of the parking lot.
But try not to take
And that's
too
both
long
because the
showing
duel will
Jack
be
just
that
how
short,
outclassed
and because of
outmatched
how
he
long
is.
the parking lots are.
Hey, hold it. I never said you two could leave.
Don't care, didn't ask, you're already leaving, so have fun getting your ass kicked against our friend.
Fine. Looks
It's
like
nice to have a
just
duel
me
without a
and you,
Varian
Bobby.
Spear Field, though.
But you'll do
I
just
activate the
fine
Varian
alone
Spear
and helping
Field.
me
When and
get
how?
Irma's attention.
Two things. First, you'll never get the chance of getting Carly's attention. And second, don't call me Blondie. My name is Jace Hubbard.
Wait, Jace Hubbard, the duelist who in the eyes of many is said to be a master at using pendulums? Oh, this just makes this all the better. I
Okay, he's a
already know about
fanboy.
many of your pendulum tactics. Defeating you in our duel will be a total piece of cake.
Oh,
Well,
really?
then here's a good suggestion. Quit standing there blabbing nonstop and activate your dual disc already.
As you wish. Get set to get decked.
Katabinga! Alright!
Let's duel.
I like how Jace looked more puzzled than enraged, I guess.
Once you lose to me, Carly Arma is next. Go ahead and make your first move if you dare.
Let's get this over with. First, I'll activate the spell card Dragon Shrine.
He's doing it without
This
looking.
card enables me to send one dragon from my deck to the
And that was the
graveyard.
bait Jace had in
And
the
because I sent
thumbnail.
a normal monster first.
Oh look,
I
here's
can
Reggie
send
with
a
Dragon
second
Shrine. He must be playing Rockets again. No.
Next, since I don't control any monsters, I can special summon the Supreme King Dragon Darkworm that I sent to my graveyard. Darkworm's
Nice
special
strategy.
ability upon being summoned lets me add Supreme King Gate Magician from my deck to my hand. Then I'll normal summon, perform a Pal Odd Eyes Valet.
Oh, hello.
When Valet is summoned, one perform a Pal or Odd Eyes monster can be sent from my deck directly to the graveyard. Oh, and that monster I just sent, that was my perform a Pal Odd Eyes Butler. Thanks to his ability from the graveyard, I can destroy my Valet, and then summon back Butler in his place.
The service wasn't that good.
And since Valet was destroyed while in the monster zone, I can activate his other ability to
Becoming a
place him in
pendulum
one of my open
monster.
Pendulum zones. Then I activate Scale
Pendulum
one Supreme
scale,
King Gate
rather.
Magician in the other
Semantics.
pendulum zone.
This is a
However,
nice way of showing it all on
Magician's
screen. I like this
pendulum
look.
ability can let me destroy him and place any Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster in the pendulum zone
This is
instead.
nice.
This gives me a complete scale.
Man, I remember the old
And then
days where
we'll
Jace
use
could only have like
Darkworm
one
in my
monster on
butler
the
to create my
screen at a
circle.
time.
I link
Now
some.
look how far we've come.
Link 2, Beyond the Pendulum.
I'm gonna take this like Hollywood material. This is good.
Try something original for once.
You said you knew all my moves, not my
Beyond
fault
the
that you
Pendulum
saw
is
this
link
coming.
3. I can pay up 1,200 of my life points and add any pendulum monster that I want from my deck to my hand. Alright, showtime. With my set pendulum scale, I pendulum summon. First from my extra deck next to Beyond the Pendulum's 2 links, perform a Pal Odd Eyes Butler and Supreme King Gate Magician. And
Then from my hand,
perform a Pal Odd Eyes Seer. Now, 2 effects. My Gate Magician's ability when summoned will allow me to add the spell Wings of Light to my hand.
oh boy.
And since 2 monsters with different levels were pendulum summoned next to her links, Beyond's other ability can let me destroy 2 cards on the field.
And
I'll
you destroy the
my Butler
scales.
and Supreme King Gate 0.
Oh, not just
Wait,
the
are you
gate.
serious?
Not just the scales.
Are you really that stupid to break your own pendulum scale?
If you weren't so busy jumping to conclusion septic, you'd realize that my move is part of my strategy. Similar to Valet, when Butler is destroyed while in the monster zone,
It
I can
becomes
choose
a
to place him
pendulum
into one of my
scale.
open pendulum zones, effectively resetting my
It's a
complete
scale 0
pendulum
as
scale.
well.
Next, I use Seer's ability. When this
Or did I
pendulum
missee
summon
that?
card is in play, an effect is applied depending on battle position. Since he's in defense mode, Seer lets me either add a Perform a Pal or Odd Eyes Pendulum monster to my extra deck face up, or send it to my graveyard. I choose to send that card to my graveyard, Perform a Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver.
Okay.
Now I'll use my Gate Magician and Link 2 Beyond the Pendulum to create my circuit again.
Now for the Link 3 version.
Link 3, Exceed the Pendulum.
I'm still waiting for the Link 4 version. Oh, sorry, it wasn't
Since
a 9,
Link
it was a
summoned
0,
my
it was a
Exceed the
2.
Pendulum, I'll use her ability
The
and
scale,
add my
that is.
face-up Darkworm from my extra deck back to my hand. But Darkworm won't stay in my hand for long. That's because since I have a fully set Pendulum scale, Exceed's third ability lets me special summon one Pendulum monster from my hand or my graveyard in defense mode whose level is between my scales. Last but not least, I activate Wings of Light. This spell allows me to add Supreme King Dragon Lightworm to my hand.
Okay.
I end my turn. I think I did more than enough.
I think so too.
About time. Your first turn felt like it took forever.
Welcome to Modern
One
Yu-Gi-Oh!
turn.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You get one turn, Jack. That's it. One turn.
He's
To
throwing
stop
down the
me from
law.
defeating you on my next
Jack
turn.
Atlas gave his opponents 5
I'm
turns.
implying
I'm
I
giving you
won't be able
3.
to.
And I'm
Of course I
counting
did.
my
I made
turns
it
in
obvious
that.
When people see your cocky attitude and less than impressive dueling.
Okay, just for that remark, I am going to fucking prove you wrong.
I'd love to see you
I will
try.
defeat you this turn. It's my turn.
You'll
You
die
started your
trying.
turn with a spell card, so I will too. Law of the Cosmos.
Alright,
You now
bring the
get to set one
Jinzo.
trap
I'm
card
ready.
From your deck onto the field, if you want to. What Law of the Cosmos will do next depends on your choice.
Well, my choice is an easy one. I choose not to set a trap card from my deck onto the field.
Therefore, you get no
If
free
I did,
Jinzo.
You could summon a Jinzo from your deck cost-free.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Be that way. Since you didn't
This just
set
means he
trap
gets to
card,
search for a
Law of
Jinzo
the
card.
Cosmos lets me add Psychic Bounder from my deck
I
to
have
my
thought
hand.
Jace was just gonna let
Then
him
I
summon the
will
Jinzo,
summon
like, you need
Psychic
all the help you can
Processor.
get.
I activate my processor's effect right away. By banishing it from my field,
Also, if only we
I
got-
can
that reminds me, we got
special summon
Psychic
two
support
machine
recently.
or
That was
psychic
pretty cool.
monsters directly from my hand. Come on out, Psychic Bounder. As well as Jinzo.
You're not a psychic type.
Thanks to Bounder, when I summon him, I can add a copy of Jinzo, or one spell or trap card that lists
Or maybe
Jinzo
the
in its
Jace
card
version
text
is
from my
the,
deck to my
or I
hand.
misunderstood
I
a card
choose
text.
Everlasting Alloy. But I don't think I'll be needing it though. Because guess what? You're about to lose. I activate Limiter Removal. Jinzo and Psychic Bounder's attack points double until
Is
the
he
end
gonna
of this
Carlos
turn.
himself?
Oh yeah, and in case you didn't know already, there's something else. Because both of my monsters were summoned by the effect of my Psychic Processor, they get to attack your life points directly
Wait,
this
what?
turn. Which means you lose. Game over. You're finished. Jinzo,
I'm not worried.
attack this joke of a pendulum duelist directly. Cyber Energy Shock.
You're so reckless, you know that.
Haha, yeah right. I'm not reckless, I just won this duel.
I activate Butler's Pendulum Effect.
What's it
Wait,
do?
what?
Butler's Pendulum Effect.
It's a spell,
Once
technically.
per turn, if you declare an attack, I'm allowed to negate that attack by simply placing one Odd Eyes Pendulum monster.
He was
from
planning
my
that
graveyard
far
into my
ahead!
deck face up.
You also have the Odd Eyes
Not
Dissolver
only
in the
is
grave as
Jinzo's
well.
attack stopped cold, but I gain life points equal to the attack of the Odd Eyes monster I added to the extra deck. So Jack, what was that you were saying about defeating me on this turn?
This is bullshit, now I can't get rid of all his life points. Screw it, Psychic Bounder attack his life points directly.
You're not going to. Okay, that one connected. It's a
There's
once
no
per
way
turn.
I'm going to lose. I can still win, but I just need to buy time. Main phase 2, I set the last 3 cards in my hand face down, before I end my turn. And unfortunately during the end phase, limiter removal destroys both of my monsters.
It's time I end this duel, quick and easily.
That was your one turn.
With
It's
what
over
I've
now.
got face down for backer protection, I'd like to see him try.
Draw. Ooh, Harpy's Feather Duster. What are the odds?
First, I switch both Seer and Darkworm into attack mode.
Seer's attack points kind of
Seer's
suck.
attack position ability. By banishing Odd Eye Seer, I can special summon another Odd Eyes monster from my graveyard.
Oh, there you go with that.
I've chosen my performance.
Bro, you're so weak. I knew your plays before you even did them. And planned ahead of time.
He's going to use Dissolver to fusion summon his Starving Venom Fusion Dragon.
Using Dissolver's ability, I technically could fusion summon Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom, and use its abilities to give me the win, easily.
But
where's the fun in that? Even I know that Dragon is too busted for its own good.
Heh.
That's why I like to bring him out only whenever I feel like it.
at least you got a
I have
cameo.
something else in mind.
That's something.
I'll use my Dissolver's special ability, allowing me to fusion summon using itself and monsters that I control or using cards in my Pendulum zones. So I fuse Dissolver, and my Odd Eyes Butler.
Wait, what?
By combining the powers of Pendulum, I create new life. Dragon with different colored eyes, take flight, and unleash your Cyclone of Destruction so that nothing will be left standing.
What are you doing?
I fusion summon. Odd Eyes Vortex
Oh,
Dragon.
hello. Wasn't expecting you, but you're welcome to see all the same.
I've never heard of that card.
You'll never forget
For
it.
years. And after
Yeah,
this
right?
you're going to wish your first
Dude,
experience
I
with
still
Monster
see Vortex Dragon to this day because that
Finally, I
freaking
activate one
negate.
final
It's
spell.
annoying.
Monster Reborn.
If he's doing
I don't think it's
what
broken, I
he
just
is,
think it's
I
annoying.
can't let that happen. I activate my trap card, Call of the Hunted. I target.
Nothing. I use Vortex Dragon.
You target nothing. You get jack shite.
Face up Pendulum Monster from my extra deck to my
You
main
get
deck.
nothing.
Negate
You
the activation
lose.
of a
Good
card.
day, sir.
Shit.
Now, with Monster Reborn, I bring back Jinzo.
No, now that he's the one.
Hippity
controlling
hoppy, your Jinzo is now my
Force is
property.
completely useless.
What are we gonna do with Everlasting Alloy?
Always unusable too.
Sorry, Jack, but in this duel you were completely outmatched by me. This outcome was inevitable. All 4 of my monsters wipe out all of Jackseptice's life points.
You suck. Loser!
And Jack, you wanted to try getting to Carly, and look how that turned out. Aren't you going to say some kind of cocky remark to me or something?
Normally, yeah, I would. This time, however, I will not. Enough is enough for me. The fact is I fucking suck at duel monsters and I'm not the best at it. So,
I'm gonna go
going
play
to save
Pokemon.
myself further
That
embarrassment
game
and
is
try
fair and
to summon my
balanced.
deck and dual
Who
disc
wants
and
to tell
quit this
him?
game. Feel free to keep that Jinzo that you used to defeat me.
Oh.
I
Well,
don't think I'd even use it.
that wasn't the ending I
Hey,
expected.
Man, a free Jinzo is a free Jinzo. Not hard to pass up on.
I
And
mean-
besides, it's not like I have any use for it anymore.
Fair enough. And to be fair, Jinzo's still good today. It never became a bad card, just got less useful.
I should get to the
It's
hotel.
like Monster Reborn. You're
AJ
not a
and
bad
Austin
card,
are
it's just
probably
power
starting to
creep.
get worried.
But you could still be handy in the right situations. Uh-oh.
Have you done your part, as I have requested?
Yes, Mr. Bolt. Your Champion's Challenge request is being delivered to the one whom you have personally selected to challenge to a duel.
Excellent. Job well done.
The chairman is expecting a very good duel for this Champion's Challenge. He doesn't want to be disappointed.
Well, the chairman can kiss my ass if he isn't satisfied. I know that I've made a good choice on who I'm issuing the Champions Challenge to.
Jackseptic, round 2. Could you imagine? Nah, it's kind of obvious who he's calling out. Alright, this was one heck of an episode. I feel like I said at the end of every episode, but what can I say? The episodes of Chaoscharge is just banger after banger after banger. I have yet to see a mid. It'll probably happen at some point, but it hasn't happened yet. Until we get to that point, banger after banger after banger. Even the opening itself is just like, way to set the mood, it's just like, ugh. I don't know what this creepy lady can do, but I'm not. Ugh. You know something's off when she's crawling on the floor by choice. She isn't even like a zombie. She is willingly choosing to crawl on the floor as an entrance. And to make another Willy Wonka reference, the original movie version, when he did the freaking cartwheel in his entrance. And I think that Gene Wilder, the actor, specifically said, like, I'm not doing the role unless I can do the cartwheel, because that way the audience won't be able to tell if I'm lying or not. Even the adults will be confused. I mean, he might be telling the truth, but he did a freaking cartwheel in the entrance. I can't trust anything. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a cartwheel, it was a somersault or something like that. He wanted to do a cartwheel, and then it got reduced to a somersault or something like that because of meddling backstage. God forbid people do. Forget whatever. I might even be misremembering. The point is, that lady is creepy, and she killed half the students. They're not absorbed into dual energy. They're not coming back. I mean, like, the theory was even if Reggie loses, he just releases all the dual energy and everyone's magically back to life. Like, that could be a thing that happens. That ain't happening if you're poisoned. You're dead. The end. I'm sorry, but good day, so those are not going to be very happy parents when they hear that news. Good thing this is all fictional, right? It's a good thing none of this is real, but... I do kind of like the little in-between moments of the trio just talking to each other and making some banter. It is nice to see them all just act like people and friends at the end of the day, you know. Really service home that they're all connected. It's not just like, we're the three main heroes. Why? Because we're the main three heroes. I mean, you know, I don't think of many instances that do that, but it's still always nice to see banter like that. We're like, I thought you booked Dojo. No, you booked Dojo. You told me specifically. Great. Now what are you gonna do? And the duel itself was just a freaking curb stomp. It's like, this is why pendulums are good when they face Jinzo. No. And to be fair to Jack, he did the best he could. It's just that Jace had the better stuff, straight up. Jace completely clowned on that. Well, clown. I wonder if I should do that, do analysis for April Fool's Day. I'll add to the list. I got a lot of April Fool's Day ideas. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, one heck of a combination of moves there, Jason. The opening, just like it's like he drew his opening hand, just like, you die tonight. The deck do be like that sometimes. Sometimes it hates you, and sometimes it just really hates your opponent specifically. But hey, you got a free Jinzo out of it, so that's pretty good. I predict it will show up about as much as the Code Talkers did in the original Chaoscharge. And by that I mean, I think they showed up like once, maybe? I think Jay summoned Decode Talker like once. Possibly? But other than that, yeah. Hey, you know what? You got a free Jinzo and you got the free... If you ever face like Labyrinth in the future, oh, I'm gonna end your entire career. I look forward to the I Pendulum Summon Jinzo. It probably won't happen, but it'll be freaking hilarious to see. You can't out my board. No matter what you summon, I'll activate a trap card. And your entire plan goes bye-bye. I summon Jinzo. Shit! Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. Just like maybe some trap tricks or something, I don't know. And the whole thing with the crew will be, I'm bringing you back to life because you have a history of success with me, with only one failure. Do not fail me again. At least that's how I'm head-tanning while he's bringing them back. I think he did actually the explanation. Just, I talked over because I just like to talk. Wait. That freaking duel is a curb stop and a half. Shit, the deck woke up and chose violence. I'm interested to see what the champion chose. Odds are to be Jade, my plus favorite here, but that'll be an interesting SmackDown whenever it comes down to it. I imagine those two will head to head. If I had to make a prediction, I mean, this isn't confirmed yet, but I'm just making speculation. Jace would lose the first round. Solely so that we can make it more epic for the rematch. And let's face it, Jace can't win every single duel. He may not want to be the Yusaki/Yusei series. He'd be like, see, I still have some ways to go. I'm not the best of the best. I'm just the really dang good, you know? And then in the rematch, Jace will probably get his win back. You know, it'll be one of those where it's like, you didn't beat me, but you pushed me to my limits, and I like that. I haven't been pushed like this in ages. It felt good. Sort of similar to Devon in Revelation, just like, I've just become so bored with kicking ass competition. You interest me. We'll do a round 2 sometime. So basically Devon without the murder in the end. Either way, one heck of a smack that was just brutal. And yeah, well, hopefully Jack finds his better game and hopefully becomes a better person. I don't know. We're gonna see at the end of the series, you'd be like, actually, I picked up Magic the Gathering. Commander format isn't that bad. But better still, he comes back with Vanguard. Vanguard isn't bad. is just kind of a kicking stool, you know? It's the one we don't make fun of. Yeah. Either way, overall, this is a dang good episode. Like I always said at the beginning of the final thoughts, banger after banger after banger. And I can't wait for the next banger to come out in the next episode of Chaoscharge. But of course, as always, I'll wait. Happily so. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And be sure to check all your meals before you eat them. Not you, Derail. You're fine. Later.